I've been dropshipping for almost 3 years now and it's been a huge success. So in today's video, I will teach you how you can start your own dropshipping business for just $150 today. There will not be too much of a cost there. There's going to be one strategy that is free where you don't have to spend any money whatsoever and you could have up to an 80% profit margin and crazy numbers. While the other one is going to be about Facebook ads and Instagram influencers, which is going to cost you a little bit of money. We're also going to talk about product research, TikTok ads, Facebook ads, just how to make money in general, how a good general store looks, how to make good product descriptions. You're going to get to learn it all step by step so that you can take action to start your own dropshipping business today and hopefully get a kickstart and make the good money that you want to make. So we're not going to waste any time. Let's just get straight into part number one, which is going to be about product research. I recommend you to watch this whole video because it is a step-by-step blueprint where you might know some things, but there's also going to be a lot of new things that you can learn. So if you're smart, watch this whole video. It could totally be life-changing. So I hope you find it valuable, that you smash a thumbs up and that you subscribe, and let's just get straight into it. There's no point wasting any time, so let's just look at the beginning. Okay, so we're going to get straight into it. How to start dropshipping with $150. So the first step is going to be you finding a product, a winning product, a product that could be proven to work or also untapped, and you should try to jump on a trend that is starting right now. You should not jump on an old trend. We'll look into all of that right now. So my first strategy for you to find good products is by going into Facebook, and you probably heard of this one, but in a second here, I'm going to teach you two other strategies too. So the first thing I would do on Facebook is I would scroll the news feed and I would get dropshipping ads such as this one. I'm not saying that this is a dropshipping ad because it probably isn't, but you guys get the point. So you could click learn more here and then get redirected into a dropshipping store. I'm looking at my screen right now as I'm doing. So if you just scroll here, you will be able to see some dropshipping ads in not too long. But a good way for you to kind of get around this and optimize your feed really quickly so that you will see dropshipping ads all the time and figure out what is trending is by going to your Facebook search, which is the place you, for example, search up your crush, right? So you go to Facebook search, you could search things such as 50% off, and then you hit search. And we already most likely got a dropshipping ad right here, but I want to hit videos as you guys can see on screen. So now that we hit videos, we can now see a couple of dropshipping products here. We got the first one, which is 50% off for Black Friday. So I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like this product. It's really cheap and it's not worth too much, but at least we found their ad. So what I'm going to do now is to click up here so I get the whole message in this ad, because it is most likely an ad. Then I'm going to click this link and get redirected to their website, which is taken down. And sometimes when you do this, some of the websites will be taken down. So you should just expect that. I'm now going to pull up another ad. This is for defrosting tray. It's a pretty good product actually, but it is a little bit outdated. So we're seeing 50% off, free shipping. Well, we don't care about that right now. Let's just get to it. So now we just found a dropshipping store. And let's say you were to sell this product after you've been scrolling a little bit longer though, because you know, you should put in some time to do product research. But let's say you want to run this product. You now head over to AliExpress and you need to find a good word for this product so that you can search it up. As you guys see here, it says defrost. So I'm gonna think about defrost and just go to AliExpress, type in defrost and see what's gonna pop up. And here we already got the product. So what we just did now is we found a product on Facebook. We searched it up on AliExpress. So now we have our competitor stores. We can see how he's doing. We could maybe steal a little bit of his description, right? Here he has some paragraphs that we can use on our webpage and just see how our competitor is doing. So what we'll do now is we will take his product. If you like it though, if not, do more research. But if you like it, we will take his product and we'll put it onto our Shopify store. So that's the first tactic for you to find winning products. And in the second here, I'm going to teach you how to set up a good Shopify store. But that's my first strategy on finding a good product. I now got a competitor which found me a product that I could search up on Ali and then put in my own store. This is the time where you could smash a thumbs up, a like, and subscribe. So my second strategy when it comes to finding winning products is by going to AliExpress, going all the way down to the bottom where you will have a section called More to Love. Sometimes this section is also called Just for You, but it's usually called More to Love. So down here, the really cool thing about this is that you will not find too many competitors and it's optimizing towards what you are engaging with. And yes, we're soon done with the product research here. We're gonna talk about the ads, we're gonna talk about the store building. But anyways, here's where I find most of my products. I don't use the Facebook strategy too much, but it is really good, and you could also use the Facebook strategy to search your products. Let's just say you want to run this rolling knee pad. You can search for rolling knee pad on Facebook and hit videos and you'll see how many competitors you have. But this is a good place to find products because it optimizes towards what you're engaging with. It's pretty obvious here on screen that I've been engaging with a lot of woodworking products or just tools in general, home type of gadgets. So that's what I'm getting, which kind of means if you're clicking on a lot of good problem solving products, you're just gonna see more of them because it's obvious, right? So let's just look at this one real quick. This is not a product research video like that, but this is a really, really good product. So what I would do right now is this is an electric card shuffler. I would go to Facebook and search, and it doesn't look too saturated because there's no video showing up. So maybe we just found an untapped product that could really work. So now that you picked your product, it's time for you to set up a Shopify store and to choose your domain. So on your domain, which is the name of your store, you should have something really simple and really general, because I like to run general stores. So what I've been calling a lot of my stores are things such as techstore.com, techly, tech product store, just funny stuff in general, and it doesn't have to mean anything. It could just be a word that you're making up, but don't overcomplicate it because the domain of your store is not really what's going to sell. So just make a general domain and stick to it. And you should buy that on Shopify for $14. So that is the one thing that's going to cost you a little bit from your $150. Shopify plan is also $30, but you will have a 14-day trial where you don't even have to pay it and you can cancel it. So let's not take that as a cost for now because you're trying to make money your first 14 days. Now build your general store. The reason that I like general store is it allows you to test a lot of products. While if you were to run a niche store or a one product store, you would be really, really specified where you wouldn't have too much breathing room to research other products. So if I'm running a niche store for tools, I'm not really that flexible when I'm doing my research. So if I find a good product in, let's just say, the skincare niche, and I have a tool store, I can't take that product and run it because I'm too focused in on one niche. So what I would do is I would find one product and then specify into a niche later. But find your product first so that you allow yourself a lot of breathing room. And I would also not recommend running one product stores to start off, even though they're good, because it's just a headache where you have to recreate the store all the time. So just to summarize here, you should run a general store. So the next thing that I'm going to do when I have my first store set up, it's not really set up yet. I'm going to show you an example of a good store here in a sec. But the next thing that I will do is I would head over to Canva, where there is a logo creation feature, which you can see on the screen now, which is the screen I'm looking on. So right here, you could make your own logo really, really simple. We just scroll down here and find a really nice font. So let's just say we want to work with this one. It's called The Designer. So what I would do here, let's say the store is called Tech Products, Gadgets. And then we take this. We now have a logo. It's really as simple as that because you don't need a perfect logo. It's not what's going to sell. What is going to sell is how you market a product and how unique the product is, and also your product page. You don't care too much about a logo, but you will need a logo to put it on Facebook, and it's always nice to have a logo. So I'll just go ahead and download this logo and put it on my website. Now we're going to do a quick review of a super good general store. So here we got Mamba Supply. It is a student of mine. He's been doing pretty well. This guy has made a general store that I really like. It's super simple. It's straight to the point. There's not too much going on here, but as you can see, here we have the header. It looks really good. We have a shop now button and a small logo up here. And then if you scroll down, there's new arrivals, which obviously is not really new arrivals. It's just to make a section on the store. Then you scroll down a little, you will have a catalog where you have the couple of niches that he's selling in. Right now he's selling in health, but he also has outdoors and sports, and he has the baby niche. And under there, we got some testimonials, which is super nice to have just to fill out the page to make it not seem too short. And under that, we have the feature product. So what I will always do on my general stores is that I would feature the product that I'm selling. Even though I will direct the customers to the product page, I will still have the feature product on my homepage so that if the customer navigates out of it, it's super easy to get back. Under here, we can see it has a 30-day refund guarantee, free worldwide shipping, and quality assurance. That is super good to have. It just creates that trust with your customer. Now, the next thing that we will do is to build a product page. So what I'm going to do is look at a product page on this store. You can see you got the currency converter, which is a super good app if you're selling worldwide, because most people worldwide don't really understand currency. So you want to have their currency on your English page. That is also a trial, so you don't have to pay any money up front. So you should be good to get a currency converter too if you're selling worldwide, which you might do if you follow the free strategy that's coming here in a second. So this have a good product page look. He has some quantity breaks so that people can buy more. I don't really use it too much myself, but it's always good to have. You can see the key here, high quality pictures, super important. And then he has a heading which says, don't put up with painful bunions any longer. Slip our brand new Bunion Pro sleeves on and instantly feel the difference. So that's a super good heading. It kind of catches people in their emotion and they got to get it to feel better. So we got the highlights here, we got the features, we got what's going on with the product. You can see that it's using the perfect layout of one paragraph and then a picture, paragraph, picture, paragraph, picture. That's how I tend to do it too. Always put in some paragraphs and then some pictures, and in the end I just have some specifications. And here we got just click buy today or guarantee. It's super nice to have because it builds that trust. And then we also have some reviews here. Reviews are key. They're super important because it builds that trust factor. So this is how a really good product page looks. This could definitely make sales. So I recommend you guys just follow this layout and try to make your own. So now that you know how to create a store, how a store should look, you could search more on that and also have a good product page looks. It's time to get into the advertising. And I I know that you watching now, you're probably really excited for this part because this is where you try to make money. So let's not waste any time. Click the like and let's get into the advertising. So the first strategy is the free strategy. I recommend you to watch both of them. The free strategy will give you almost 100% profit margin. And yes, you did hear me right. If you're buying a product for $1 on Ali, you could sell the product for $20 here, which means you have a $19 profit margin and no cost per purchase. The only cost that you will have now is to ship out the product. So this is going on TikTok. It might seem too good to be true, but I'm gonna tell you guys a story so that you can understand this is probably the best way of advertising. And I hope you guys watching are not telling too many people because this is what I do myself and it's just super profitable, but it's not gonna last too long. So you take the product, you put it on TikTok. So what you're gonna do is either you make your own TikTok profile, which could go viral overnight, or you could work with an influencer. If you choose to work with an influencer, you could probably cut a profit deal, but most of them just want their money straight up. So you will have to ship them the product and give them some money, like $20, which is going to cut through your $150 budget. But you could pay influencers to have a higher chance of going viral. However, I tend to just post it on my own TikTok and just make it pop off because TikTok is really an algorithm based on cool things. So if you have a cool product, it's going to blow up, not just because people are going to buy it, but just because a cool product equals a cool video. So what I would do is, let's just say that this pen is 3D and laser, which is obviously not. I'm gonna post on TikTok like, yo guys, I just got this pen, it's 3D, it's laser, and it's shipping out in 7 days. I think they currently have a sale, so you can click the link in my profile. That's what I'm doing. I'm just ordering the product to my own house. I'm ordering it from Amazon because it most likely is on Amazon. Then I'm shipping it to myself really quickly because Amazon shipping is pretty quick. Then I just put it up on my TikTok. I put a link in my bio and people buy like crazy. That is no cost per purchase. And a friend of mine made $20,000 overnight with it. So I'm gonna tell you about that in a second. So the approach that you should have if you're working with a TikTok influencer though, is that they just bought something they're super obsessed with. And you need to send them a message, give them a script on how they're going to do their ad. But you want them to just feel like they bought something they're obsessed with and it's not going to seem like a sale or anything. Because on TikTok, people really promote stuff for free just because they think it's cool. So your approach here is that the influencers say like, yo, I just got this product. It's super cool. It glows in the dark. And I actually think they're currently doing a sale. So I'm putting a link in my bio. They shipped it out pretty quick, where they just take that cool approach of just showing something cool where you're not really selling anything. That is a really good approach for it. So the good thing about TikTok, if you're doing it yourself without any influencer, but with the influencer too, is your only cost is shipping out the products. If you're planning on making $100,000, I'm not really caring about, $100 price for some shoutouts to get there. That's kind of like no money cost per purchase for me. So I would just say that the TikTok strategy is kind of free money and there's no cost per purchase. So if you just post it, you buy it for $1 and sell the jewelry for $20 on your page, you just pay $1 every sale and profit 19. And if it's cheap, people probably gonna buy like crazy on TikTok. So a story of my friend. My friend had a cool product. He had a good location to shoot the ad. So the first day his store was at zero. The second day it did over $20,000 in sales with over $17,000 in profit. It was almost all of it was profit. So the thing that she did was she just took the product, posted it on her own TikTok, and it was a super unique product. And the video just went viral overnight. She took the really cool approach of just like, yo, I just bought this product. It's super cool. While she was honestly advertising her own store, but they didn't know that. And it was super cheap on her store. She obviously didn't pay anything for the ad because she just posted it on her own profile. And then it just took off overnight. So first day she was at $0, while the next day the store did over 20K and 17K of it was profit. That's just why TikTok is so good, because it doesn't cost you anything to make money. Your next strategy is going to be running Facebook ads or running influencers. This could be Instagram influencers such as meme pages, for example, as I find them to be cheap. But if you're running on only $150, I would not recommend running Facebook ads, just to be honest with you. But if you really want to, or you have a higher budget, listen to this. It's going to be valuable for sure. So what I would do first is I would get in touch with a TikTok influencer. I will always prioritize that and TikTok before any other platform if I'm low on my budget, because it's really easy. Yeah, you heard me right. It's actually easy. But if not, I would do Facebook. So what I would do now is I would get in touch with an Instagram influencer that I find just by searching for, hashtags or whatever is used trending there, and see if I could lowball the influencer a little bit or cut him a percentage deal. The only problem with Instagram influencers is it's a little bit saturated now, and they will charge you a little bit more than a TikTok influencer. But what you can do is you get in touch with a meme page and you sell a meme type of product. For example, this pen that I just talked about, the 3D pen, laser pen, whatever, that could fit perfectly on a meme page, which is not the best page to monetize. So they probably just charge you $10 to $20 for a shout out. And you tell them, if the shout out works, I'm willing to pay you double for the next one. You could just make deals with the influencers like that and just DM them. Also, back to the influencers on TikTok. If you're trying to get in touch with an influencer on TikTok, they will most likely have their Instagram in their biography. But on TikTok, you cannot message people. So if you want to do business with them, you need to talk to them on Instagram. And a lot of these influencers on TikTok don't really know how to monetize and grow a business. So they could have 1 million followers on TikTok while they just have 8,000 on Instagram, which means they're not getting a lot of brand deals because you can only contact through Instagram. That's how you're able to get a really cheap price for expensive TikTok influencers. It's really good. It's just insane. I should not have said it, but you know, I'm trying to help you guys. Worst case on TikTok is that you break even, but you only need to make like 45 sales a day to actually make a living, because that's over $120 most likely, and you only have like $5 to cost for that. But if you're moving into Facebook, you should get a video ad. It's super important. A video ad is everything. You should also run with a picture. That is going to cost you a lot because you need to get content for your product, and it got to be a good one. You also need to run the Facebook ads, which I tend to run for $70 a day. I'll run something called 7 ad sets. It's running at $10 a day. That's going to be $70 a day. So on Facebook, if you have $150, you will only be able to test 2 products. I'm linking my second ecom YouTube channel, which has more subscribers than this, down in the description, so that you guys can just head down the description and find my other channel, because I have a lot of Facebook ad strategy on there. But which approach you should take, it's totally up to you and your budget. Facebook has been what's changed my life forever, getting a really high ROAS there and a lot of profit, but it sometimes requires a good budget. So just be careful stepping into Facebook so that you don't lose motivation if you're losing a lot of money. So that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you smash a thumbs up, a like, and that you subscribe to my channel. And I'm just super happy for the support on my last video. I hope you found this valuable. I just tried to give you, not the perfect strategy so you know exactly what to do. I just try to lay the path for you moving forward, so you can kind of find out some things before, so you can find out some things yourself, so that the video won't be 2 hours. But I just have the strategy, so you could just check off one thing at a time. You could check off, yes, I just did product research. Yes, I just added the apps. Yes, I just browsed Facebook to find products. And then, yes, I'm doing the TikTok now. Just follow this layout and then just work within it yourself. So I hope you guys smash a like on this video. Please just do that. I'll be super thankful, and that you subscribe. I'm going to post super consistently on this channel. And as I said, the other video that I posted like a couple of days ago just did super well. So I'm really thankful for that. Hit a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.